Hello, Facebook. Hello, Twitter. Hello, YouTube. And hello... Twitch. This is Ash. I'm just hanging out today. I'm just hanging out. I've got a video to make and a game I need to work on. So I figure, why not hang out a bit this way? Kind of kill two birds with one stone, you know? I've got a video cadence that I have to keep up with, one video a day. And I'm out of time in about an hour, but I've got a video to edit and another one to create. So that cadence will be done by just chatting for today, because I'm so behind because of some stuff I'm trying to get prepared ahead of time for things. Let's see, I'm gonna schedule that for tomorrow. We'll schedule that for the 15th. And then the video I'm making will be scheduled for the 16th. All right. So, you guys will get to see me actually edit a video in Premiere Pro. Right meow. You kind of get to see what my day-to-day is like Monday through Thursday, at least for the first several hours of the morning. Excellent. I'm going to change the title to reflect what I'm actually doing. I'm going to edit this video, and with the time I have left, I'm going to continue some development on a game that I'm making for a game jam, just a really short experience. For Patchwork's Endra game jam. Patchwork has joined almost every game jam I've put out. It's the least I can do to make a game that will fit his game jam. And in this meantime, you can see kind of what I do with my Premiere Pro process. And if you are a Premiere Pro user, you can tell me how badly I suck. put myself a little bit behind today, spending some time in a couple of different chats. Not the best decision. I really need to have Discord turned off while I'm doing that stuff, while I'm working. I should have some music or something playing at the same time, shouldn't I? Some good old copyright-free music. Or maybe I can just sing for you all. Mock, yeah. Ing, yeah. Bird, yeah. 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 I've got a little bit of this light, I don't know what to call that. It made it onto the green screen. I haven't been able to key it out. Whenever this happens, whenever I leave my overhead light on, or if I have my green screen too close to me, rather, the light behind it doesn't get keyed out effectively. So I need to key that out. So I'll do that by grabbing an Ultra key. I've already got an Ultra key on this, but I'm going to throw another one on there. And this one I'm just going to make a circle. Oops. We'll take the existing circle and drag it up here. That's what I want to do. I'm just going to make it into an ellipsis. And I'm lagging hardcore right now. Probably because I have it at full preview. So set that to 1/8 preview. And now we want to make the key color for this bad boy that. Nope. Not quite. Ugh. Get rid of that. Ward Icon, good morning. Cheers. Just hanging out, just editing some videos, so you're not missing anything at all, pal. Thank you for dropping in. Have a great morning, a great work shift. Roll all skulls when you attack, and roll all shields when you are met with obstacles. I need to get rid of this transparency. So I think I'll come up here and reset that. And that, and that. And reset my mask down here. There we go. All right, we're going to grab this color. Now it's gone. We'll certainly try. Yeah, no black shields today. There we go. Now we need the transparency to be... No, we don't want to screw with that, apparently. 30. 40. 50. 40. 42. pedestal. We take the pedestal and we move it all the way up. I think we got to do that here as well. $42, $10, $50, $100, $100. Nope, that did not work. I know I got this to work. Or perhaps, does it need to be above it? Yep, it needed to be above it. That's how I got it to work. It needs to be above it. Okay, so these layer. That makes sense. All right. Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. I am Amalgamash, and this is Spike Dungeon, a game made in... A little pixelated, but that's fine. It allows my preview to happen very quickly. We need to be a little bit smaller here. Whoop. Not that small. About that small. About that small's fine. Why is my head chopped off? Is that the crop? Yeah. All right. Ultra key, ultra key. Ugh. All right. We're going to do this. Clear the settings of that. In fact, just take it off. Just get it off of there. Get rid of it. It will not let me do that. Oh, man. I really need to get rid of that light above my head. It's like a deal breaker for me. That just screws with my face. Hagons, here Amalgamat reporting for duty. Buenos dias, mi gran amigo. Crop. Thank you for your support, Hagons. Whoa. You're getting to see some top-tier content. This is me playing a Japanese SGB game called Spike Dungeon, and I'm just editing the video. Oh, wow. Spoilers. I do a lot of dying. Oh, maybe you know what? That might look okay right there, like that. Actually, I think that looks good. I'm going to keep that right there. Buenos días para ti también. Gracias. We'll go into the... I tried to play the game in the jam in Japanese, but I couldn't. Which one? There were two. There was Little Wonderland, which that one really wasn't in Japanese. You could tell that a Japanese developer made it, but the game language was fine. So you must be talking about, yeah, the other one. Find the example book. So that game was weird. It was about a mother to the main character hero, and she was angry because she kept finding adult magazines hidden away in places, and she went on this crusade to find all of the adult magazines in the kingdom. And even talking about it, I'm losing my brain cells. So she one-shotted the last boss because he had an adult magazine hidden away, I think. Yeah, because when you see her, she gets that evil imp face, but then like sometimes she's holding a book or something, and what's in her hand has the letter H on it, and the H means adult content in Japanese. Oh, wow, please. Do a none, turn that temperature down. There we go. That's better. I look washed out, but I'm going to keep it. I know. All right, and we need a dramatic face zoom right there. Goodbye. That's not what I wanted. I need to take that keyframe and edit it. Please go to that keyframe. Yes, just like that. What are you doing over there, Ash? Get over here. Alright, so that's the real game over. We cannot go... That'll work. The developer of that game posted a tweet, I think jokingly annoyed by being very low in the final rank. I feel bad for them. But I mean, there were some quality submissions in that jam. There were a lot of quality submissions in the jam. It's like people who are like, they ranked middle of the way or whatever, even, I don't think any of that meant anything bad, because there were just too many really, really good projects in that jam. I couldn't make a project that was as good as most of the projects in there with more time, even though mine got voted highest. It was ridiculous. I think that was for meme reasons. Or, you know, I said that I was basically not going to qualify myself for winning. For judging, yes, but not for winning. And so that probably led people to think, well, I'll just give him 5 stars then, because what harm can it do? But I guess I got good feedback on my game, so I can't, you know, I can't say that I didn't get good feedback. Voted me 5 stars and everything. I appreciate that. Boo, Patchwork. Patchwork, good morning. I'm about to work on my submission for your jam, Patch. I got to work on my video here, but then I got to work on your, I got to work on my game jam game. 1770. Oh, wow, it's still too big. It's at 33.3. Nope. Is it 36? Why would it be? Is it 40? I bet it's 40. Yeah, it's 40. It's not 40. You will be my bodyguard. I will be a long lost pal. 39, 38, 39. I can call you Betty. Betty, when you call me, you can call me out. Down. Up. Over. Right there. A little bit over. That'll work. That's fine. We'll do that right there. I don't know what to do for Patch's Jam. It's okay. Maybe we can collaborate. This'll work. This'll work. This'll work. This'll work. Now I need my patron list. My patron list is gonna go. Oh God, it's the same thing. It's gonna be huge. Why is it so huge? Da 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 da. That's 66. That's not quite correct. This is one of the most curious video editing issues I've ever come across. Nothing here matches my sequence settings. I guess something has to, or else it wouldn't just randomly pick these sizes, but that's so weird. That'll work. Good enough. Ash, out of curiosity, use the first-person camera variables to make the mouse system right. Yeah, I actually need to upload that to my itch. I can show it to you really quick. I can show it to you right now because I'm actually done with this. So I'm going to export this. I'll show it to you and I'll show you how to use it right here on stream. So you can make it yourself. Or go grab the template if you want and then make it yourself. You didn't see that. Raw footage. We're going to call this Spike Dungeon. Spike Dungeon. Spike Dungeon. Spike Dungeon. When I edit videos, I just embrace chaos. You embrace chaos in everything. I have a feeling you wake up embracing chaos. You wake up embracing chaos, and then you give them a peck on the cheek, and you say, I've got to go start my day, chaos. And they're like, 5 more minutes. Monday, guys. Monday. It is on. Hold up. Wait just a second. That's not the preview that I left. Hold up. You've got to be kidding me. You've got to be kidding me. Why did it look like that? What's happening? What is happening to my Premiere Pro? What is going on? Fit, please. Why do you look like that? Oh, you are so weird today. You are so weird today. Okay, well, that makes that easier to fix. All right, cool. Fix that. Fix that. Fix this one. Set it back to normal. That's not normal. Chaos is happening. Chaos is a loyal cat. That is Aqua. She licks face, then bites fingers. Not too hard, though. Yeah. Aqua is pretty chaotic. Down here. You can call me out. 1160. Okay, that's fine. Whatever. Move you over a little bit. Okay, cool. All right. This is wacky. All right, that's what we'll do there. Move that out of the way, grab this, copy the attributes, paste them over here into these bad boys, paste the attributes, paste them. Does it look good? Yup. Looks good to me. I still look a little washed out. I'm not going to worry about it. Save. Export. This is called Spike Dungeon. Save. Queue it. Delete that one. Actually, stop that one. Then delete it. GA, good morning. How are you? We're just hanging out. I've got some time to make one of my videos, and then I decided to just do that on stream, and then I'll work a little bit on my Game Jam game and or show off my camera plugin for the engine that everybody used to participate in the last Game Jam. Remove that one. All right, this is going to take my hardware, so we're going to close out of Spike Dungeon. We'll switch to software if that becomes a problem. So this is the town map for my submission to Patchwork's Endra Game Jam. I've messed with it just a little bit, not a whole lot. But I think what I'd really like to do is make items in Ken shape in order to collect. And I've made the house that the game's going to take place in as well. And the game is about a catkin. Land of Extensia. Good, thanks. Thought I'd pop in for a note. That's fine. That is absolutely, you are more than welcome. Anytime to pop in. I'm showing off Land of Extensia real quick. There is nothing here outside of the assets that come with the engine. I've got myself staying right here. So, Hagons, this is for you. Check it out. All right. So, in the Game Jam game, I obscured the screen whenever you went into mouse mode. But I don't do it in here because I'm trying to show people how it works. So you've got your first-person camera. And by the way, the mouse mode will only work if you have these very specific camera settings in your game project file. You need to be able to access first-person mode in order for this to work correctly. You don't have to let the player switch to first-person mode. You can disable that. But you need to have your first-person mode gone into with an event to make this work. And you need to be able to set it up where it's mouse movement and where it's not tile-based, not grid-based. Actually, that might be wrong. You might be able to use grid-based controls with this. I didn't check. I just defaulted to this. But SGB works with its first-person camera by letting us move the mouse, and it gives us those variables to work with. So when we talk to our person, she says, let's use a mouse. Click exit mouse when you're all done, okay? Don't look so surprised. You'll understand the secret soon enough. And that's because I don't hide the sides of this screen. So when you move your mouse cursor, you can see the green cursor and you can also see the sides, which makes you think, I understand how he did it now. And then in the top left corner, you see the X and Y coordinates of the mouse. All of these options are clickable. And when you go into the event, you can see how I set them up and how you can make your own clickable options. This image comes with SGB. These option images, however, do not. So I'm going to have to include this image with my game file. Click option 1 and it tells you that you click the first option. Click option 2, it tells you click the second option. Third option does nothing. Fourth option does nothing. The item will open up the item menu. You can see that the camera is still being tracked in the background, but we can't use the mouse in SGB menus. So I got to switch back to keyboard. And now my mouse cursor goes down to shop. And you can buy, sell, or quit that. These are just here to show you what you can do with it. You can stay at the in. This just uses the in event. You can save. You can put all kinds of different options in this menu. You don't have to set it up this way at all. You can have your item creation system here, your crafting, your logbooks. You can put whatever you want and have it accessible by mouse. And we can exit our menu. And that closes it. And that makes us look all the way down. I could add an event that turns our camera back up so that we don't have to look at the ground every time we come out of that menu. And I will. I'm going to update this as time goes on. But that's how it works. They don't have this version of the project uploaded to itch yet, so I need to. I don't know if you guys have seen my hotbar dungeon. I'm actually very proud of my hotbar dungeon, my hotbar system. I'm also going to make maps. Whoops, don't do that. I'm going to make maps that don't have any events or anything on them. I don't actually want that there. What is that? Why is that there? Oh. The maps are here just to give you more maps to use for your game. Just stuff for you to use. House 2, this is the library that I created in my Hurry Up and Make a Game video. So we're going to change this one to be called Library. And I want to give you guys the stuff for free. I'm working on all this stuff to be able to give it away to you. Camera position. What is this? This is a different one. If we make this the start point and then play test this map, we lag a little bit. But now you can see that there's camera properties in the top left of the screen. And I think you get these same camera properties when you play my Unus Annus inspired game. But these camera properties are here to help you understand both how the camera system in SGB works, how we're able to track those variables. And then when you want to set up your own camera in an event, you'll know how to position it because you'll have this common event running in your system so that you can always take these values down. Like if I want to make the camera look just like this whenever I come up here on the platform, I'll know I need to make a camera event and put negative 32x, 44y, 2 field of vision, 70 distance, and 1 height for it to look exactly like this. Oh, the variables are a bit hidden. You're right. Let's fix that. Right here. Right here. Thank you for letting me know that. In Endre, you don't have to make it too fancy. Just add some liminal vibes and maybe a style of music that I would use. Patch. How can I put this? I played a game of yours where there was black metal during a boss fight. And then in another game I played, you had what sounded like almost an English translation of a Eurobeat J-pop song playing. I don't think that there is music that you wouldn't use. So anyway, this needs to be zipped up and uploaded to itch. So we're going to save this as Land of Extensia version 1.1. Or I'll call it 0.1. Actually, I'll just go look at itch because I don't know. I don't know if I already did that. You can be my bodyguard. I can be a long lost pal. Okay, yeah, I can definitely upload this as Land of Extensia v 0.1. So we'll do that. And then I'll go to my RPGs. I don't need to keep these. I can't believe I got sent to an Isekai Fantasy World games. But I can zip this one up. Gold. 764 KB, nice. It's 10:13 now. So save that file. It saves as Land of Extensia. Interesting. Thank you for telling me I have my projects tidy. It's something you learn. Benji, is this RPG developer Bucking? No, this is Smile Game Builder. But yeah, Monday. Monday, it's on. Monday is D-Day. Can't wait for Backing, but don't think you're cut out for programming? That's fine. You won't have to program anything. You can just drag and drop assets. You can event things as you wish. You can take Land of Extensia and use it as your, B-Day. I'm going to have bacon for breakfast that day in honor of Backing. Who else? We need to upload the new version. My channel is going to be a premier source for Backing tutorials. I am 100% dedicated to RPG developer Backing. And I may or may not have an explosion of videos going up on the channel that day, with more to come as I continue to use the engine. I know that there's a lot of people who want to make tutorials, and I think that that's fantastic, and I think we all need to be on board making tutorials. Patchwork wants to make more tutorials. Patchwork absolutely should make tutorials. I'm sure Siler Dean will get in there and make tutorials. Backing's not out until Monday, but judging by how everything I've seen, how it looks so similar to SGB, it's not going to be an issue for me to get in there and use it. I consider myself pretty proficient in Smile Game Builder, and I've seen a lot of trash talk on the engine based on stuff that it can't do by people who never took the time to learn how to do the things that they said it couldn't do. And yeah, it's extremely, extremely simplified engine. Once you wrap your head around things, if you're coming to it from another engine where you've evented things heavily and you've used plugins or you've had to code, then it's going to seem very, very limited. But it's not as limited as it does seem. I was having a conversation in the MV3D Discord, a sort of conversation. Somebody was excited about Backing in that Discord, and they were shut down because somebody was like, screw that, this is the MV3D Discord, I'm sick of people coming in here talking about how excited they are for Backing, and it's like, look, man, RPG Maker official forums, they don't like talk of other engines. They don't like things being linked if it has to do with another engine, because they consider that competition. And I mean, I get their point, but these engines don't necessarily compete with one another. Not how people think. They all do something a little bit different. They all do something that none of the other engines can do. They all have an angle, and even if it's not in their feature list, it's in the way that they are presented. It's in the way the engine is used. And you might make an awesome game in one of these engines, but you may not necessarily know which engine you can make your awesome game in. And it's not because of the features, but because of how easy the engine might be able to be used. You might have one way of thinking that as soon as you find that engine that clicks with that way of thinking, you're able to make content as fast as Patchwork puts out Endra games. You'd be able to make games as fast as I can put out videos. We're always going to have limitations. Every game engine out there, even Backing's going to have limitations. Backing's not going to appeal to everybody. Backing's not going to be for everybody, and that's fine. That makes it possible for even more game engines to get developed and put out there. But yeah, you'll absolutely see. You will absolutely see tutorials and presentations on the channel for Bakin. You'll still see them for SGB as well. I'm not done playing SGB games. I'm going to be prioritizing things a little bit differently. So if you could separate my channel into 4 sections, I've got Bakin, RPG in a Box, Hero Quest and other tabletop vintage RPGs, and then like that 4th section is going to be everything else now. So that's kind of how my prioritization is going to be. But I'm excited for that template. It's actually not. There we go. Here we go. This is the October edition of October 2022 edition of Extensia. Updated V1 0.1. This is the October 2022 edition of Extensia, a collection of maps with events and functions that can be used in anyone's SGB game. Since SGB doesn't support plugins, think of this as a growing collection of what might be considered plugin functions for events. Current features will now also include mouse cursor control for menus. Includes template. You can edit. All right, Hagons. If Hagons Bakin, you change your name. If you're still there, I'm going to show you guys something else. We'll save that. You guys are now able to go check out my Land of Extensia update page. There's no images on here. I need pretty images. But now this has the mouse cursor control system. You can download it right now. It is yours to download. Land of Extensia. Get in there. Get in there. Get in there. I don't have more than one in here, do I? Yeah, I kind of do. Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of 1013 at 1008. 629 at 742. Where am I? Which one am I in? Let's edit that title so I can actually know what I'm doing. Whoops. You're called Land of Extensia, a Smile Game Builder Dev Toolkit. But I need to call you October. All right, so if I go to the mouse cursor map, this has just 2 events. All right, Marie, she's right here. All she does, guys, all she does, the only thing she does is she just talks, and she'll only talk if mouse enabled is off. She says, let's use a mouse. Don't look surprised. You'll understand the secret soon enough. And then she turns the mouse enabled switch on. And as soon as she does that, which you don't have to tie that script to an NPC. If you don't want, you can tie it to a key. You can tie it to the hotbar system if you want. And then right here is the automatic synchronize and repeat script. This is the important one. This is the actual menu. So, Hagons Bakin is the name of the channel that I will use to upload tutorials. How'd you do that? Cool. Very good. I'm looking forward to it. You have some really useful stuff up already. I don't use Unity yet, but sometime I hope to be able to use it, and then I can take a look at your tutorials and Siler Dean's tutorials and check that stuff out finally. And use Arden's instructions to get things up and running in its Unity. So I use the note events a lot. The note event panels, I really, really like them. They allow me to explain things. So this note event panel will tell you exactly what these next things do and why. So I wish we could color code these. Your messages look fine to me. Looks fine to me. Multiply the value by -1. Without it, the cursor will travel backwards. That was fun to figure out why the heck my cursor was always traveling the opposite direction. Add to the variable. Without it, the cursor will display off screen. So I've just got all of these different things that you can look at for the actual mouse movement. And then for the actual boxes, you can edit these. So this first loop checks to see, first of all, did the user press the decide key? And you don't have to press the decide key. You can also just click with the mouse. The left click button also functions as the decide key. And that's how all of this can actually work. When you click with the mouse, it's pressing the accept button on the keyboard at the same time, or it's sending it the same kind of signal. So it checks to see if that's happened. Then, if the camera position X is at 0, and the camera position, if it's greater than 0, but less than 44, that's the pixels on the screen. And if the camera position Y is less than 114, but whereas if it's more than 114, and less than 322, that means you have clicked in this box shape, because those 4 variables draw the coordinates of that box. So as long as you have done that, this event panel is the one that will fire. Specify the effects of selecting option 1. So you can add whatever you want to that option 1. And then here's the text that tells you clicked the first option. And it's got a weight attached to it so that it goes away. Yeah, it's an XY range for the buttons. Because you're able to see those XY coordinates in the top left corner of the screen in this map, you can use that to draw your own buttons for your own image. So if you don't want to have your buttons all on the side over there, if you'd rather have icons, then you can just draw icons, and you can have hitboxes over the icons that you draw. If you want to have a big button that you can click, that's easy to do. If you want to have a whole bunch of tiny little options, you can do that too. You can add more button functions, or you can take some of them away. And the one that I added to this game, it's not like the best example. I could have done a lot better for an example to add, but I did give you 4 customizable buttons that do nothing. And I gave you 4 buttons that actually access the save and equip and item and all that. In reality, you're probably not going to use it for that stuff, but you'll be able to edit that image and put whatever events here you wish. Because here's the 9th option, which is the button in the bottom right corner that turns mouse enabled off and changes the whole thing to hidden so it goes away. Now, this will continue, like I said, to get updated because I'm using images that are really, really high up in the image processing. And I don't know that the player the developer will want that every time. I may need to use something that's way, way farther back that they're never going to use. That way, they can copy all of these events, put them in their game, and it won't break anything. That's what I want to do. I want to make it to where you can use this and it won't break the things you've already made. For the people who were complaining about events not being able to control other events, I've got a thing in here that controls other events, so you know how to do that. It's pretty easy to do that too. Darkhand was wanting tank controls, so I sort of put tank controls here because I knew it was possible to do. And now I'm a tank. I can turn left and right and that won't do anything, but I can move forward and backward. And if I change the direction of the camera, I can move that way. So I am now using tank controls. So I did that for Darkhand. I don't think he'll use it, but that's why I did that one. I want to make this a sort of game where you can go into each map and play each one of these weird little quirky features. So I've got this town area, and I want to make it like a little quest. So you'll play the game, and you'll do all this stuff before you ever open the project file, if you want. And you can go, whoa, I didn't know you could do that with SGB. That's my goal here. Hotbar Dungeon, this is the one that I'm the most proud of. Oh, actually, my hotbar is disabled. Why is that? But you can see which key is being pressed. At least you can see that text. Where's my hotbar? Where's my hotbar system? Something is wrong. I think I know what's wrong, though. I think that's in my common events. Yep. Crap. Oh. Switch 900 needs to be on. Okay. I can do that. Does that work? Yes, it worked. There's my hotbar. Excellent. So if you have a controller, you can hold your controller keys down and you can press the buttons on the hotbar. The system will tell you which one you're pressing so you can use it for debugging purposes. The visual will let you know which one you're clicking at a glance. And it will also let you know which one of these hotbars you are accessing. So in this way you have access to many controls. Because SGB doesn't let us have access to all of the keyboard. So in this way we are able to access a ton more buttons. I'm still walking around on the map. And that's because this system still needs work. I still need to disable things like that. Maybe. maybe. I'm not quite sure how I want to do it just yet. It does still need work, though. I still need to do the double tap so that I can throw the other hotbars that appear in Final Fantasy XIV. Because you can double tap, and then I need to make each one of those to where they actually do something, and then I need to add another layer of development where you can actually specify or let your player specify what it is that they do. That's going to take a long time, but it'll be worth it because that's the system that I want to make for Bakin as well. I love, love, love the World Cross hotbar. Okay, and then I called this one Jam Map. Why did I do that? I don't need that one. We'll delete that one. We're going to go ahead and make another folder, and we're going to call this one Function Maps. We have visual maps and function maps. Visual maps, we'll go at the bottom. Function maps will have mouse cursor, camera position, event remote control, swimming, time and date, one man indie. Good morning from the Midwest. This is a rare treat. How you doing? Skepsis D? I missed you. Tank controls, that's going in there. Good morning, guys. Thank you for dropping in. Yes, this is Smile Game Builder. There's a lot of stuff going on in Smile Game Builder with my project, because I'm trying to create something that I can let other people have for free, and they can use this engine's template that I'm letting them have to make their own games if they want them. This has a lot of intermediate stuff. I wouldn't quite call it advanced, although I guess some people might say it is advanced. And I call it Land of Extensia because it's extensible, it's extensibility, it's templated stuff that can be edited by the user. My crowning achievement is the hotbar system. In case you missed it, if you've ever played Final Fantasy XIV, it's an MMORPG with a hotbar called the World Cross hotbar, and it allows you to play the game using a controller, yet it provides to you many, like 128 different functions, because it allows you to select from 8 different hotbars. And when I say hotbar, I mean left and right sides of the controller. So if you're playing with a controller, you can select one of the shoulder keys. One of the shoulder keys will activate the left or right hotbars. And with the shoulder key held down, you have access to 8 different functions. Each one fires depending on what key you are then pressing. And if you activate the other hotbar, the same thing happens. Those functions will activate as you are controlling your character, moving around and stuff. I still have a lot of work to do, but the functionality is here. Somebody could take this and start making their system with it. But I'm going to continue to update it and make it better. It's present right now. It's semi-transparent so that it doesn't encroach on any of your already existing beautiful UI if you don't want it to. And this doesn't take away any of your functionality unless you wanted to. So I can still rotate the camera and it doesn't affect the hotbars at all. I can still walk around and that doesn't activate anything. And I can still use the action keys to talk to people. But that's all. That's all there. And the rest of this stuff is just really, really useful functions. Andrea Senior, hi Ash, I didn't have time now, just dropping to say greetings, see you next time. Thank you. Thank you for dropping in. Hello from the Midwest, good morning. Have a great rest of your day. I hope you have a fantastic day. My first and only Facebook viewer too. You caught my Facebook stream. Good for you. I'm using Restream, so you see me on 4 different platforms, if you so desire. Now that I've shown all of that stuff off, I'm going to head back to the game files. And I'm going to close out of SGB. I realize what I want to do with my game, which I'm going to call the Endra Wish right now. I think that's what I'm going to call it. Is there's some assets that I want to import from Assets SGB, Jackson Mara. And then once I've done that, guys, I got awesome ideas for this game. Once I've done that, I can work on the game properly. Because SGB just about has everything that I need, except there's one thing I need. Well, there's 2 things I need. I need a ladder, and I need something that can go between buildings that's really far up, just like a line that our catkin can walk on. Anyways, it's after 10:30, which means I gotta go. Thank you guys for dropping in, keeping me company. It's awesome to see you all. Glad I decided to stream today. It's always nice seeing you guys. And I will have my next video up tomorrow, as always. And the day after, and then Monday. Look forward to Monday. Monday, it's on. Monday, it's all going down Monday. So, thanks again for tuning in. I'll see you tomorrow. Have a fantastic rest of your day. Bye for now. Oh, and the VOD will be up, so you can watch the whole thing, the whole Hangout stream, if you so desire. Right about now-ish. Bye, guys.